Hey, what's going on, people? Q here with Tech Rants, and today I want to give my thoughts on the new Samsung S series of phones and give my weigh in on the Galaxy F foldable phone. Let's chat. Before we get started, let's just go over a few things. So, leading up to this event, there had been numerous leaks on what these specs would be, pricing, things of that nature. Now, here's the crazy thing about that. One thing that Samsung did that I noticed that was kind of interesting is they did kind of undermine Apple by $100 for each of these phones. But the specs that are in these phones are just crazy. I was saying the specs on these phones are crazy. Okay, so we have the Galaxy S10e, which is the budget model, the Galaxy S10, which is the flagship, whatever, just like the iPhone 10 is to Apple. And then we have the Galaxy S10 Plus, which is similar to the iPhone XS Max. So S10 starts at 799. I'm sorry, S10e starts at 799. S10 starts at 899. S10 Plus starts at 999. Now the S10 Plus, what's striking about the S10 Plus is it has 12 gig. It can go up to 12 gigs of RAM and a terabyte of storage. Okay, now let's let this sink in. A terabyte of storage and 12 gigs of RAM. Now, we thought that 512 gigs of storage was crazy with the iPhone XS Max and the Galaxy Note 9. But no, they've said forget about that. Not only we're going to give you a terabyte of storage, we're also going to also allow you to use an SD card. They're retaining the headphone jack, and the S10 has the S10 Plus has the same size screen as the Note 9, and it has a 4100 milliamp hour battery. It's crazy. So each of these phones have an in-display fingerprint sensor. As far as I know, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me. And they have reverse wireless charging. It's crazy. It really is crazy. Now, as far as the reverse wireless charging, yeah, it's cool, but honestly, I don't think the battery is big enough for people to go ahead and use that often. And the thing about it is, Huawei actually introduced it first. Now, it sucks from what I hear, but Huawei introduced it first. So, but this is just me being petty. So, as far as prices, like I said, they tried to undercut Apple by $100 for each of these phones. But the thing about it is that these phones are expensive and these specs are getting way out of hand. In my personal opinion, I'm glad to see innovation. We have the in-display fingerprint sensor and all this, the hole punch display. The S10 Plus has 5 cameras. Like it's either 5 or 6 cameras. I can't remember. But either way it goes, these specs are getting crazy. I mean, 12 gigs of RAM. I thought when the OnePlus 6T McLaren edition came out with 10 gigs of RAM, okay, that was fine. And that was actually priced right. I think they should have gave it wireless charging, but I mean, it was priced right. 700 bucks, 10 gigs of RAM. You got the McLaren logo and the McLaren branding on it. Yeah, it's perfect. 10 gigs, but 12 gigs of RAM on a phone and a terabyte of storage. It's crazy. I mean, of course, if you want a computer with, first of all, you can get a 12 gigabyte computer for probably under 2,000 bucks, but it's not going to have that much storage. It's not. It's just not. So I think what these phones are trying to do, at least Samsung's case, I can't speak for everybody, but I think what Samsung is trying to do, they made it clear they want to replace, they want to keep you from getting a tablet, they want to keep you from getting a computer, they want to keep you from getting a camera. They want to be everything. They want to be your phone, they want to be your camera, your computer, your tablet, your note taker, all of these features. And that's great. But there are certain things that I do on a computer better than I can on a phone, such as my video production. I always do everything from the computer. Now, of course, I know I'm not the best YouTuber. I don't have the best camera setup, and I don't have the best quality or whatever. But I just find everything being edit easier to edit and do this on the computer. Now, that leads us into the Galaxy foldable phone, the Galaxy F. They want that to be everything. That's the phone they want to be everything. $1,940. 12 gigs of RAM, terabyte of storage. Awkward silence because that's a lot. $2,000 for a phone. I will admit the Mate RS and the Lamborghini and the Porsche, all the Porsche design phones and stuff like that, those are fine because those are like luxury brand names. Me personally, I can't see myself paying $2,000 for a phone. Not saying it's cool. I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm not saying it's not, innovative or anything like that. But $2,000 for a phone, I just can't see it. Now, of course, one thing I'm not gonna say in any of my videos anymore is I'm never gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I can't do it because I don't know. I said I wasn't gonna get the Note 9, but I ended up getting the Note 9. I mean, if I catch a good deal on something or somebody gives me something, of course, hey, I'm gonna have it. I'll bring it here to the channel. We'll talk about it. I'll give you my full review on it. And I'm not saying by any means necessary that these are bad phones. Basically, what I'm saying is that these specs, a lot of things on these phones are now just gimmicks. Okay, they're really gimmicks. I have an iPhone 8. It's my daily driver. This phone has everything that I need and more. I make phone calls, check. Messages, check. Little gaming, check. Social media, check. Email, check. Video watching, check. GPS, check. Wireless charging, I don't use it, but it's there. Check. No headphone jack. One second. Okay, anyway. All right, so yeah, no headphone jack. But I understand that. I mean, other than that, the iPhone 8 suffices me enough. These phones they're getting features and stuff that most people are not even going to use. The people that are going to buy these phones are just going to buy them to say they have a Samsung phone. Now, of course, you got the tech enthusiasts like me. Maybe you're a tech enthusiast, that's fine. But the average consumer is going to buy these phones and not even use half the features that these phones are capable of. So, I mean, is it cool? Absolutely. It's cool. But the price is just ridiculous. Technology is great. I love it. I love it. But unfortunately, technology is also getting way too costly. I can't go out, me personally, I can't go out here and blow $2,000 on a phone. Now, it's going to be very amazing to see who's going to buy these phones and who's going to finance them. I'm sure there's a market for it. But honestly, if you ask me, if you're not a tech enthusiast, you're not really into tech, you don't know much about tech, or you just don't care, you really say you want the basics, just buy the S10e. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know what to think. I got mixed feelings about this. I think it's cool. I think it's all innovative. It's nice. But the pricing and the way the specs are, like, wow, 12 gigs of RAM in a phone. That's ridiculous, man. It is. I mean, I don't know. It seems like every year they're just smashing more memory into Android phones. Now, Apple, they maxed out at 4. You haven't seen, and I mean, if Apple came out with a phone with a really good processor like the A11 or the A12, and they put 12 gigs of RAM in a phone, first of all, that phone will cost about $3,000 or $4,000 because it's Apple. Second of all, that phone should at least get updates for the next 5 to 10 years. Well, we're already getting them for 5 years, so that should extend it to 10 years. Well, no, I'll take that back. If a 1 GB RAM phone can get updates for 5 years, a 12 GB phone should get updates for 12 years. I don't know. This has been a rant. I understand that. But honestly, guys, I think it's cool. It's nice. I may try to get my hands on it. Just to see. I want to know. I'm gonna go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go into these stores. I'm gonna look. Even if I just buy it and return it. I'm just being honest. I might buy it and return it. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get my hands on it one way or another because it's innovative. It's cool. But as far as the price and the way, is it necessary? Really, that much storage in a phone, that much RAM? Like, I don't know. My feelings are very mixed on this. And I don't know. Let me know what you guys think below. It's cool. I can't get with these prices, man. I can't get with these prices, especially for that foldable phone. $2,000 for a foldable phone that's trying to replace everything. Let's see. I'm very interested to see how that's going to sell. The S10 Plus, that's cool. The S10e, yeah, very nice features, very good specs. I don't know. I just got mixed feelings about this. I really do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Of course, you can leave any other questions, comments, or concerns you like. If this is helpful, informative, or entertaining in any way, leave a like on the video. Comment down below what you guys think. Definitely subscribe, share, tell your friends, all that other good stuff. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.